Coming up next, Weeknight with Ellie Muller. That's right, it's coming up next on the one and only Nick at Night. When late night TV breaks, we fix it. From the gorgeous YouTube Dojo! And by the way, keep the Coyotes away from the YouTube Dojo. You don't want the Coyotes over here. You really don't. It's Weeknight with Ellie Muller. And now, ladies and gentlemen, say hello to a man who can't stand Coyotes. Wait a minute. Did that sound right? Oh, this is going to be a long show. Here's the one and only Mr. Ellie Muller. Ha! Welcome to Weeknight Update. My name is Ellie Muller. What's up? Theme song was composed by Dr. Mathis Piano, of course, and Weeknight Update storyteller is Toys Gaming Spot. They are two of our Shoutout Spotlight websites, along with Pierre Kelly, GT Cube, YouTuber, GT Cube, Alex K. Tunes on Candy Bar Tunes, Bob Coy, Vision Media, Law Core, Why is this Chris Bar Tunes, all three be doing attack, all three be upset, all three be active, and entertain Rail Fan. Also, another Shoutout Spotlight winner is Eva Amity, Dragon Ball 2004. Hopefully she'll return to this program very, very soon. Please check all those people out. Now, ladies and gentlemen, time for us to find out what's up. Let's go. What's up with coyotes? Animals who know how to howl. Hey, not everything can be a joke, okay? Now listen up. A coyote mauled a family dog in New Jersey this past month. Let me repeat. A coyote mauled a family dog in New Jersey this past month. That's why nobody should ever buy a dog house. Come on, people! Come on! Now wait. A coyote was shot in Bergen County last week after biting two people. Hold on. The coyote was sick. What? Can someone please? Oh boy. Can someone feed that coyote, please? Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for our top 8 list. MP, cat. Let's go! You got it, boss. Tonight's category, top 8 words that everyone can use to describe coyotes. Number 8, loud. Number 7, mad. Number 6, rude. Number 5, scary. Number 4, insane. Number 3, jumpy. Number 2, ridiculous. And number 1, dangerous. Really? Don't ask. Thanks, boys. Thanks a lot. You know it's your hashtag Weeknight Update, hashtag Ellie Muller for late night, hashtag Ellie Muller for adults, some hashtags for the world, and the hashtag Hot was awesome. Get those hashtags to our social media, please. Subscribe, like this thing, subscribe, and share, and shout in the comment section down below. Whoever do, please do not go anywhere. We'll be right back with the in-between monologue, a Toy Story, a moment for everyone, all good time, random advice, and this week's comment of the week question. Remember, this is still Weeknight Update, and now here it is, your bottom light. There you go. Oh.
Who ate my fries? Lapis?
I don't like fries.
Pearl?
I don't like food.
Steven?
It was Amethyst. Yeah, it was.
Nick at Night is comfy as your favorite jeans, the ones that fit just right. Comfy, 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 that's Nick at Night.
Want to know something about carpet companies? They all carry the same brands. I don't care where you go. They all have pretty much the same carpeting. But only one delivers in one day. That's us. Because Empire's got the carpet in stock right here in our big warehouse. Call Empire. Chances are very good we have what you want right here, and you'll have it in one day. Plus, you won't make an installment payment till February.
588 2300 Empire.
Carpet next day, payment next year.
Hey, Tommy Lasorda. How do you spell relief?
Roger, I love to eat, but I don't always manage my stomach right. For heartburn, I spell relief R-O-L-A-I-D-S.
Wherever I am, for heartburn, it's R-O-L-A-I-D-S.
Rolaids really does spell relief.
Like a sponge, Rolaids antacid medicine consumes 100% of the acid required to give millions 100% relief.
With that batting average, it's R-O-L-A-I-D-S.
For millions of Americans, Rolaids spells 100% relief.
Welcome back to Weeknight Update. Yes, it is time for the in-between monologue. Here we go. Alright, now, I know what you're thinking. Why is this episode of Weeknight Update about coyotes? Well, let's be honest, alright? After a stressful day, you need a show that's actually funny and exciting. And the most exciting show that you will ever see is a show about coyotes. Now, a coyote is a member of the canine family. Wait, coyotes, wolves, and dogs are all family members. You know what that means? That means that whenever they get together, it's like a family reunion. But everyone's jumping on one another. It's like, how do I put this delicately? It's like an old episode of Jerry Springer. Except Jerry Springer isn't around to report on it. By the way, rest in peace, Jerry Springer. Now, coyotes can run up to 43 miles an hour. Did you know that? Of course, Sonic the Hedgehog can run 10 times faster than a coyote can. Now, coyotes don't really attack humans too often, but they do like to eat cats and dogs. So you should probably make sure that your cats and dogs are inside with you at all times. And finally, coyotes hate loud noises, strong human scents, and flashing lights. So some of the things that will make a coyote upset will be flashing traffic lights, 10 people wearing perfume and or cologne, and a crowd of 700 people at a New Year's Eve party. That make any sense? Well, it's too late now. I already made a joke about that. Hey! It's time for another installment of Tori's Story. Tori, let's do it!
Hey guys, Tori Mullins here, and welcome back to Tori's Story. So the next story I'm going to be telling you is all about coyotes. And here's the story. A long time ago, the only animals who had fire lived in the sky. The earth animals wanted fire to keep warm and decided that whoever sang the best song would be the leader into the sky to steal fire. Beaver and the animals tried to sing, but they were not satisfied. Then they heard Coyote sing, and all the animals began to dance and named Coyote the leader. When Coyote's friend shot arrows into the sky world, creating a ladder when climbed up the ladder and dropped a rope for the animals to climb up. Curlew, the guardian of fire, was at the river watching his fish traps, and the animals followed him back to his camp, where the fire was kept. Beaver pretended he was dead, floating in the river, and Curlew grabbed him and wanted to skin him and dry his hide. Suddenly, Eagle landed on Curlew's house, and he ran outside to catch him. That is when Beaver stole the fire. Beaver took the fire and swam down the river, climbed back down the rope. That is how the animals brought fire to us. The end. That's the story about coyotes. So stay tuned, right till the next story. Bye, guys.
That was an excellent story, Tori. An excellent story indeed. Hey, how about a moment for everyone, huh? Now, folks, if you have been paying attention lately, then you would have known that this episode is all about coyotes. Now, I have a feeling that one of you might ask me if a coyote has ever been in my neighborhood before. Well, let me tell you something. A coyote has been in my neighborhood before, but the coyote has never tried to attack me or anyone in my family. Actually, the coyote was recently at the park where my family and I take Rico every day. And my mom spotted the coyote first. Long story short, we called the authorities and everyone else, and the coyote was taken back to where the coyote came from. It's not as exciting as anything that you would see from Animal Planet, but it's the truth, and that's what you want. Actually, you need the truth and entertainment, and I'm happy to give you both of those things on this show. Well, you're going to be stuck with this show for a while, so you might as well sit back and relax, because all of the other shows don't matter now. And, one more thing before we, keep this, one more thing before we, and listen, folks, one more thing before I continue. Listen, please stay focused on me, all right? Do not focus on what's behind me, all right? Now, ladies and gentlemen, I believe that it's talking time. As I have mentioned earlier in the program, a coyote mauled a family dog in New Jersey this past weekend. That's right. A coyote mauled a family pet dog to death in New Jersey this past weekend. That's right. There was an 11-year-old, 8-pound Shih Tzu. That's right. And when the coyote jumped on that Shih Tzu, there was a growing concern from its owners amid other attacks in Saddle River and Woodcliff Lake. What's insane about the whole thing was the fact that the family tried to save the dog. they tried to save the Shih Tzu, but the family was unsuccessful. And, oh boy, that right there was, oh. Now, can you imagine going through something like that? I mean, that's just horrible, scary, and downright sad. I mean, oh my goodness. I can't even wrap my head around that one. And what's even worse about the whole thing was the fact there was the fifth coyote attack in New Jersey in quite some time. I mean, seriously. Coyotes have bitten a few people as well, and oh boy. I don't know what else to say. I really don't. Now, let's talk about this. All right? A coyote in, what is it, Bergen County, which is also in New Jersey. Yeah, apparently that coyote was visibly sick, and that coyote bit 2 people. That's right. One victim suffered multiple bite wounds. Another was bitten and knocked down. Now, right there. Oh boy. And to make matters worse, the authorities warned everyone to stay alert, and they shot that coyote. That's right, the authorities shot the coyote. Now, I don't know. I mean, it's hard for me to wrap my head around that news story. I mean, and I thought that I had everything taken care of, but I guess not. Man, folks, let me give you some random advice for the world, huh? If you see a coyote outside, then you need to call the authorities right away. That's not normal. Alright? If a coyote is eating another animal, then run away as quickly as possible. If a coyote is eating a human being, then just run. Alright? You may be next. Never ask a coyote out on a date. The coyote will eat you before you two could even cross the street. Finally, if a coyote asks you for help, then run. Because whenever a coyote asks someone for help, it's because a coyote wants to eat someone. Everyone knows that. Well, folks, let's go over this week's Count of the Week question. Are you ready? Alright, here we go. This week's Comment of the Week question is, how would you describe Halloween? Go over to the post section of my YouTube channel page and answer that question as honestly and as thoughtfully as you can. Well, I'll see you tomorrow night, folks. Until then, that's the news, and I am Outski 4x4.
Nick at Night is comfy as your favorite jeans, the ones that fit just right. Comfy, 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 that's Nick at Night.